baby was asking if I've had the experience of being in a negative space and having nothing be working and then stepping away for a second or a while or whatever and changing the attitude and coming back with just a better feeling and then having things also start working better.
Yeah.
At the same time. Well, sure. And of course, I mean, when you have a negative attitude, well, sometimes I think I have a negative attitude because things aren't working, or sometimes I think things aren't working because I have a negative attitude, and usually it seems like maybe both.
Yeah, a cycle of bouncing back and forth like a pinball effect or something.
So yeah.
Sure, it's gonna be a vicious cycle.
And something with writing, even if it's not working, it's not working. That can be really freaking maddening in itself.
Sure.
And then just stepping away and coming back the next day, often enough, I'll come back to it, sit down, look at it, and go, oh, you know, and then it just comes. And then it's easy.
But yeah, that is wild.
Sometimes it's good just to step away, step back.
It's like it opens things up.
Sure. Because I get, with writing, and maybe it's probably like this with other things too, I get too caught up in a particular approach, a particular avenue that I want to take, I've got to make it, and then it's when I come back the next day, it's like, oh, I could just take a different attitude or a different avenue instead of trying to make that one work. This other one will work and it's better.
Yeah, but it's very hard, vision, you know. It's like I remember as a kid when I'd be looking for my socks, and I would want a certain pair of socks. I usually probably had about 3 pairs of socks or 2. Shit, these people are just coming up like maniacs. Are they back there? Or?
Yeah.
Where? Are they close up on
they're gonna.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're going like maniacs.
Pass you
outside. And there's a median. It's okay. It's alright. We can be cool. We're gonna slow these guys down. I mean it. I'm not gonna put up with that. That's alright. They look like they're about to bash into the deal. I mean, they were speeding around that corner, and I had to speed up just to, like, not let them run into me, you know. I'm going about 35 now in a 40. I'm speeding up a little bit. I wouldn't have minded pulling off, but not when they're driving like that. I've got to have, make a statement, but I wanted to do it safely and not just slam on my brakes.
Right.
And because they weren't in any position to stop or slow down. I was gonna tap my brakes, but they went around, so. Do you see they're going up where?
Yeah.
Okay. This is why I chant for people, because those people are fools, you know? Like fools in the bigger sense of fools. They don't care at all about themselves or anybody else. They don't care about the wildlife that's on the streets or whatever. People walking and biking in the middle of the night, crazy people. Because they are crazy if they don't realize people are driving like maniacs out here. And they're riding on bikes. They're totally vulnerable. Anyway, what was... you were talking about writing.
Yeah. Well, you were talking about...
I was talking about road rage, which was interesting because these guys just saw these crazy people pull up on me and go around me, and I was calm, you know. Yeah. I have learned to be calm, much calmer in those situations. I really don't lose my temper anymore when I'm driving down the road, but it's And maybe I'm wrong. I mean, maybe in 5 minutes I'll lose my temper. Or I don't take anything for granted, but I've seen myself change.
Rarely seen you lose your temper when we're driving. You've had to have words with some people, but
oh yeah, I would. If I could, I'd pull up beside those people and tell them, "You need to slow down," or whatever, and I'd be cool about it. But in the past, it's been an all-out fucking violent altercation, verbally violent, and like driving crazy with my car, like trying to run people off the road and slam on my brakes and stuff like that. Let's just say my road rage, I have...
Yeah, road rage can be serious business.
Well, one of the things about road rage is that it's the other person's fault, you know? It doesn't matter if you're going slowly, going fast, whatever. It's their fault. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that's why we get angry, because it's their fault. And then over time, I'm like, well, what the fuck? I'm angry all the time. You know, it doesn't matter whose fault it is. It's like, I can get angry at the red lights, but are the red lights going to go away because I'm angry at them? You know what I mean?
Right.
Or I can get angry at the slow person in front of me or the fast person veering around me. And yeah, I guess that probably made me angry just now, but I'm not really like enraged or out of control over it. But I'm like, well, if I have to drive, say, I don't know, what, 20% of my life?
Right.
I don't know how much, really, 5%, 20%. Then I better learn how to enjoy this, because the roads aren't getting any shorter, the lights aren't getting any shorter, the traffic's not getting any better. I'm going to have to adjust to it, you know?
Right. Slow your roll.
Yeah.
Chill out. Take a deep breath, relax. Enjoy the scenery.
Right. Enjoy the scenery. I'm supposed to be watching the road, but...
Well, yeah.
But really, I mean, there is that kind of attitude to it. You know, it's like, who fucking cares? It's already 10:37, honey.
What shall I make for us to eat when we get home?
If I drove like a maniac, I might get there 5 minutes faster, but I might not get there at all, you know? I don't know.
We haven't eaten much today, you guys. We're hungry. I need to go make us some food.
What was I talking about? Onion soup, but I'll make that tomorrow.
Well, we'll eat pretty much anything we can get our hands on, I figure.
Sure, but what is there? What are you thinking of? I mean,
well, let's see.
We've got 3 eggs. We've got no milk. We've got no cereal, really, to speak of. We've got
tomorrow's Wednesday. Let's look at the calendar. As for what we got some good old beans, of course. We got some,
but we have to cook beans. Well, we've got a few cans.
You're right.
We've got a can of vegetarian beans.
We have a can of chicken and rice soup.
How about
a little can?
How about that with? Do we have any? I want to eat that bread with other stuff. We only have one. I guess we could cook half of it if we have 2 loaves. You know. So some
couple little tortillas, I guess.
Sure, okay, that'd be good with soup. That'd be delicious.
Soup, that can of vegetarian beans.
Yeah.
A couple tortillas.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I've been hungry.
We probably have some grapes and...
Yeah. We have yogurt.
We do? Okay, we'll have some grapes and yogurt.
Damn. I could make a cake real quick tonight with that mix, or do we, it depends on what we need, I guess. But, I don't know.
Well, all you need with that mix is water, but I don't know. I've never cooked anything with that mix, so.
Yeah, well, we'll see. throw something together.
You could make some cornbread. I've got a cornbread mix.
I might.
Jeez, that'd be good.
That would be good with the soup.
Oh, fuck yeah. It might take about 15 minutes, honey.
Worth it.
Yeah.
You can chat and I'll make this food.
Okay, coolio.
And then just swell up, so.
If we need milk for that, we'll use coconut milk. Are you cool with that?
Sure, why not?
Okay, it'll be sweet and yummy.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be really good.
But we may only need water for that and 1 egg.
Cool. Alright, honey bunny. I love my honey bunny. She's very adaptable.
I think I'm not very adaptable.
Oh, you are. Very adaptable.
Well, you were saying that there's, we get kind of focused on one way of doing things. And I am so guilty of that. I get so stuck in that. But not so much in my art. And I don't know why, but sometimes. But most of the time I'm pretty damn open to it because I've learned that if I get too controlling of it, then I stifle it and shut it off. I get writer's block. And that's not worth it to me. So I'm more like, oh, I'm not going to rush it. If it's time to write a play, it'll come to me. If I sit down and I try to write a play, maybe a play will come out. If I come, and then if it doesn't, I just accept it and go do something else,
Right.
Make a puppet or, I don't know, paint a picture. Something else creative or even not creative. But everything I do is creative, isn't it? I mean,
yeah.
I think everything we do is creative, but I don't know, in other things more relating to people, human relationships, I get really controlling about that stuff. Or like at the library the other day, I've really thought about this a lot, that I was like, yeah, let's set up in front of the library, and we didn't talk about where. I was just like, well, of course, it's the same place that we were last time. I'm comfortable with that. It's our habitual assigned seat, But we got there and unloaded everything, shitloads of stuff there, and then walking it and carrying it and stuff. Then we sat there and it was too cold under those trees.
And it was, sun went behind the cloud and breeze picked up. Just a little bit, enough to make it unpleasant where we were sitting.
Yeah, I was out there for a long time while you went in and I made lunch and just different stuff, and I was freezing. I had several jackets on, a hat on, a sweater over my legs, and I was like, okay, it's cold under here, but this is our assigned seat. This is where I'm feeling comfortable. My baby came around the corner and saw me cold, and he said, well, we could always move over into the sun. And I'm like, what the fuck? It was like a total trauma for him to say, let's move to a different bench, which is about a block away, right? Or half a block or something. I think it was about a block away. Small block, I guess. And I'm like, what the fuck? Move from this place where I feel comfortable to that place? And then I thought about it and I'm like, wait, I'm not comfortable here. It's sunny there. We could move and I'd be more comfortable, but I'm going to be less comfortable in another way, And so I said, let's just move. But I was really pissed about that. And I wondered why, and I think the answer is death. This theme of death has really been playing a big role in my life, but having to move from one bench to the other just felt like death. Yeah, we can shut that up. To me, it was like, well, it was a death to my ego, a death to my sense of, whoa, what the hell? My sense of control over my own life. And yet I'm in control. I could have sat in the fucking cold for hours. But why? You know? And then I'm like, well, what kind of a choice is that? Either sit in the freezing ass cold or move to a different place in the sun that I don't want to be at. But it ended up being really nice. But my point is, I didn't want to move.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you not want to move if it's best to move?
It's like when you wake up at night and you have to pee. And you don't want to pee because you don't want to get out of bed. So
you're in a catch-22.
You roll over and
it won't be
an hour later you have to get up anyway and pee.
There's somebody right on our ass, honey. I'm gonna pull over and I'm gonna go fast. Jesus Christ, people. Go around. If you're gonna ride on my ass, go around. It's like, what the fuck part of I'm pulling over don't you understand? See, there's my road rage.
Well,
but that wasn't all that bad. I'm not really that mad. I'm just like, what the fuck? I don't get it. It just doesn't compute. So, I don't know. These guys are probably able to see that car up there, but maybe not. Yeah, they can. But I'm like, what the fudge? You know? Why were they in a hurry to get 10, like what, 50 feet ahead of me and just like go at my, I don't get it. It's illogical, it's unreasonable, it's senseless, and this is the way people act. I don't know, maybe if it's a oneness of self and environment, I'm an asshole. No, that's not very nice to call them an asshole. But, no, I'm just like, but what does it mean? What I guess I'll try to understand. Why would I do that to somebody? I don't know. Can you think of why you would ride up on somebody's butt, then like be surprised about going around and then like not get out of their way and like just like hang there and there's the damn fog. I hate the fog at this point.
I think that's just dust, isn't it? Or
I think it was fog. I just hate the fog because I was talking about the fog earlier today and it was stupid and so now I see it and it sucks. I don't want it here. I want it gone. But it's not here, so that's good. The same place we are.
No.
Where did they go?
I think they went off somewhere. Mm-hmm. Oh no, they're up there. They're still up there.
Well, I don't know. I'm not as mad at them as those people who were just driving like straight up race car drivers and you know maniacs, but. Doesn't it seem weird to think that that's our neighbors, you know? That
yeah.
I don't know. Why would you act like that with someone that you know, that you kind of identify with or something, you know? I don't know. Boy, it's hot in here, and I'm gonna roll down the window. It's starting to rain. They live down there. Anyway, wow, this is wild. It's really pretty, heavy and I don't know. I call it heavy. Is it heavy in your opinion? I don't know. I always want to check my reality with your reality, as if you have an agreement with me on my reality, then it's real. But if you don't, then it might not be real, or I'm interpreting it wrongly. I wonder a lot about that. I don't want to misinterpret shit, you know, like, hi kitty. But can you interpret the weather wrongly? I guess the weatherman does it all the time.
Yeah. Well, you could tell people it's sunny outside if it's raining, but that's like you say, hey baby, is it raining? Yeah, it's raining, baby. Yeah, I'll confirm it.
Well, like, is it heavy though, or is it heavy? A different feeling?
Just the climate outside, you mean? Like
yeah, just like the feeling or the vibe. It's heavy or something. It's really heavy. It feels like, look over here at these clouds, huh?
Yeah.
Oh shit, we didn't back in, huh? How about I do it this way? I just back up to our old parking space. And then run over a few trees and bricks and lights and another good backer up for people.
You're doing good. You're doing great job.
Oh no, it's just vehicles.
Oh yeah, musical chairs.
Okay, well that worked. I don't know.
That's great, baby.
Doesn't make any sense to me. Here, let's turn this off. Okay, everybody, we're home. Catch ya.